Hey, Seb here, South London SEO expert, and I just wanted to take this time to quickly show you a comparison between a good and a bad site. So as a case study, I've just chosen chiropractors here and Chiswick as an area. So I put in Chiswick chiropractors and we can see that 210 people searched that per month. And that might not sound like a lot, but that breaks down to about 50 people per week. That's about 10 people per day. And for a small business, I'm sure if you could convert any of that into sales for not a lot of money, then that would be good for you. Now, so I did a Google search, Chiswick chiropractor, and we can see that these three people have paid Google quite a lot of money to be there. And this is the first person on the list. So when we look at that site, the Chiswick Chiropractic Clinic, we can see it's not that great to look at. I'm sorry if this is your site, but you know, the numbers really small here, you can't really see much, and it's just not that appealing to the eye. So when you go a little bit deeper, this is another free tool here. This is the website grader. You can see that they've got a website grade of 2 for all the things that didn't get done on their site, or that they just couldn't be bothered to do. So it's not built on a blog. There's no page title, there's no metadata, so you know, there's a lot of mistakes on their site, which is reflected in the grade. Now, if we go back and then look, then we can see that the first person's got a grade of 2, and these people have paid a lot of money to be here. So, but the bottom line is, if they just implemented some good SEO techniques, because he's only got a grade of 2, nobody else is really making the effort, they could probably get the same results, be up here above the fold, without having to pay an ongoing large amount of money to Google, which is what a lot of people will do. Because they don't know, they just pay, and we just end up keeping on paying just to be up there. But there's other ways there's other SEO techniques you could do for a lot cheaper to get yourself up there. So if we look at a good site now, these are not competitors. These are New York chiropractors, and I just want to show you as a comparison to the first guy here. If we have a look at their site, we can see it's a much nicer site. They've got a much nicer to look at, much more appealing to the eye. They've got a newsletter that you can sign up to here, so that they can market to you later. They've got a cool video and just a much better looking site. And when we look at their score, it's a score of 92 because of all the things that they've done and the extra length they've gone to get the high score, to get to the top rankings for Google. So you can see it's built on a blog. You can see they've got a long time to the expiration of their domain name, which Google likes that because it proves that they're not spammers. They've got RSS. They've got an RSS feed on the website so people can stay up to date, and they've got an opt-in form so that they can capture name and email and then market to those people later. And this is the kind of grade I would expect to get for any website that I was working on for any of my clients. And if I do that, then it almost guarantees you're going to get to that first page of Google and more or less hopefully be number 1. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, don't hesitate to shoot me an email, or just give me a call and we can have a no hassle consultation and talk about getting your score up or getting you to that first page of Google. Thanks guys, speak soon.